All right, we're recording. I'm going to share my screen. I don't know why this is, 3 years of using Zoom. It's so hard for me. And we are going to view as a slideshow. Well, hey, you guys. So I'm supposed to say happy Monday. It's definitely not Monday. It's Wednesday. We are so glad you're here. We put together this cute little slide. You know, whatever you're looking for tonight, whether you are looking to recommit to your Isagenix journey, looking to get more excited and more informed on Isagenix, to share your journey with others, eat for free, earn some residual income, looking for a great community, just overall, you know, commit to the journey of feeling your best. We're so glad you are here. All right, so what makes Isagenix different, and what are we addressing with Isagenix? What Isagenix does is they address, more than four major challenges in our world and in our lifestyle that dieting and clean eating doesn't address. So number one is toxicity, okay? What we eat, drink, the air we breathe, all the chemicals, everything that our skin is absorbing, all that toxicity builds up in our body. And that has very negative effects to our body. Isagenix was the first, system or program that I ever looked at that made sense to me when addressing toxicity buildup in the body. And I always give this example, but my husband and I used to live in downtown San Diego, and we had a loft. And every week I would take these Swiffer pads and I'd have to pull our leather couch away from the windows. We had big vaulted ceilings and big windows. And every single week I'd have to mop back there because all the soot from the air from the city would get in because we had the windows open in the summertime, right, to let in a little bit of a breeze. And the floor was black. And I remember, it didn't click with me until I started Isagenix, when I had listened to a great video similar to this, talking about all the stuff we're absorbing every single day, the air, the water, the foods, the chemicals, everything. And what's that, doing in our body and that buildup. Can you guys go ahead and mute your mic, please? All right, Linz, you want to take stress?
Yes. Sorry, I was updating the link. I think some people were having a hard time getting on, so just shooting it off in the Facebook groups. So stress is, I think, honestly, one of the biggest problems that people are dealing with, and stress can come in a lot of different ways, physical, emotional, financial, all stress your body interprets it as the same. And if you just listen to how people speak about their days, it's like, I'm so stressed, I have so many things going on, like traffic makes me crazy, work makes me crazy, we have so many things. And I think really just addressing the stress that we have in our lives, so many other health things stem from that. And for me personally, that was always my biggest concern too. So just the stress that we have in our life. Do you want to go ahead, Ken? So are we switching off?
And then a deficient food system. So the New York Times just posted a great, pretty informative article that was circulating today via social media about how processed and lacking our food is in nutrition. Harvard also published a study saying that about 90% of the food that people are consuming today in the United States, 90% of that would not be considered real food. So we are in a time where we are eating more processed, artificial, sugar-filled foods that is creating such an internal issue with our bodies and our health and our gut systems, right? More than ever, we're eating processed foods. And then when you look at eating even whole foods, we're looking at all the fast production of even whole foods like fruit and vegetables and meat, right? And how that's being done. I remember really learning about even meat production and the stress that's put on the animals and the conditions they're living in, right? And in turn, how that's affecting the food system and all the chemicals and herbicides and pesticides and heavy metals that is being absorbed by produce. So that's just a long haul to go through, right? At the end of the day, we're overeating so much food. We're overeating so many calories, but our body is screaming and craving for real nutrition. And then lastly, Linz.
Yeah, lastly, we just wanted to put on here, just getting discouraged by your own journey. And, so many people, myself included, before I found Isagenix, it's just this kind of like yo-yo where you find something that works and then it doesn't work. It's not sustainable, and you get discouraged when you feel like you're falling off track, or, the whole like cheat day concept, everything about that. It creates this environment of just being like discouraged and feeling like, you're never going to be successful. And I think finding balance in your health journey, something that's sustainable, and also having the accountability and support from people that are like-minded and on the same journey and truly want the best for you. That's why coming to, and we're going to get into the details of the products, and they are not on trial. We know that they're incredible, but another thing that you get when you join Isagenix is just the community and the people around you and the Facebook groups, and the fasting group support and everything else. So just having the encouragement from people that are on this journey with you is so, so powerful, because I think in all other aspects of life, discouragement is just kind of inevitable. So that's something we really focus on in our community.
Absolutely. Linz, I'm going to hit mute all really quick and then unmute yourself.
Okay.
Love all our friends joining. That is so noisy. Okay, with all that being said, you guys, we're so excited to really share how Isagenix tackles all those things and really present to you that Isagenix is a lifestyle-based nutrition and wellness company. It is not a weight loss company. Weight loss is obviously a result of feeding your body the right things and taking care of your body in the right way. But I always like to clarify that, because before I came in Isagenix, one of the products I heard about all the time were the shakes. And so we're so excited to show you all the other products and how it works synergistically in the body to give you such well-rounded nutrition and balance in your life, but also incredible results. All right, the Isagenix Advantage. So Isagenix, we have our pillars in Isagenix, right? We have weight wellness. I love that. Not weight loss, but weight wellness, performance, vitality and well-being, personal and beauty care. Actually, one of my favorite products ever, to the ladies on the line, is the bamboo exfoliator. If you currently have that St. Ives apricot scrub in your bathroom, go and throw it away. That actually creates tears in your skin because it's so abrasive. Someone messaged me on Instagram one time and saw it in my bathroom when I was doing an Instagram video, and she was an esthetician. And I shot her back a message and I said, well, what would you recommend? Like, oh my gosh, I use that every night. And she said, anything that's a bamboo exfoliator. And I was like, wait, Isagenix has that. So if you have never tried that, please try it. It's like in my shower, in my travel kit, and on my bathroom next to my sink. And then you guys, what I believe is one of our the best product we have is our financial wellness, right? We have this amazing referral system with Isagenix that you can eat for free and then earn money back into your pocket from sharing Isagenix. But tonight we're going to focus on products. All right, Linz, you want to take this?
Yeah, absolutely. So like we're going to share in a little bit, Isagenix is very solutions-based. It's targeted solutions. So, I generally start with asking someone what are the health goals that they're working towards, and then that's where we provide a customized recommendation. But the holistic approach of Isagenix and just what makes it so incredible and so different from everything else out there on the market is what I love. This little graphic that was created, and it's called the ISA 3. And we're going to go into the details on the next slides where you can read it a little bit better. But it's just a foundation of wellness. And these principles have been, scientifically proven. There is so much clinical research and everything backing it. And that's why we always say, the products are really designed to work together in a system, and we treat our body as a system. And that's why we love some of our packs, which we'll show. But these three, we have botanically supported cleansing, and so this is basically nutritionally supported intermittent fasting. It's incredible. I'm on day 2 of a cleanse right now, and I'm feeling so energized. And we like to say fasting too, because that's truly what we're doing. You're giving your body a reset and what it needs, but it's backed by science, and you're giving some nutrients in there too. And then our adaptogens, that's our Ionic Supreme. We're going to run through that next. It's incredible. That's where we are saying, stress is such a big thing that people deal with, and mental clarity. And this really helps balance cortisol level, energy and mental clarity, by getting your body back into balance and helping it adapt to stress. And then our superfood smoothies, which is what we're best known for. And it's truly just a convenient, fully balanced, well-rounded, macro perfect meal. We'll show it on the next slide, but just so you guys know, this is truly the foundation of our holistic approach of Isagenix and why it is so different, and why, thousands and thousands and thousands of people have had incredible results with these products.
Yeah, and I think you guys, what helped me when I was even looking at Isagenix and kind of looking at, what I was struggling with and what my day looked like is, right now, think about your day. When you wake up, what's the first thing you're reaching for? When you're busy and running to meetings, I had such a crazy day today. Are you reaching for healthy foods? Do you have healthy foods around you? Or are you reaching for what's convenient? And that was me, you guys. I was a small business owner. And I was on my feet all day long, working in my business and then working another job. And, you know, in between clients, I would run down to Panera Bread. I would run to Subway. I would grab what was ever convenient. Or maybe this is you too. You'd have such a busy day and you're working that you don't eat for, you know, 4 or 5, 6 hours. And then you get home. And if you're anything like me, when I was in my, you know, my kind of my worst routine, I'd get home and I was so exhausted and I was so tired and I'd reach for anything that I could grab. And so when you're really looking at Isagenix, you're looking, like Lindsay said, it's treating your body as a system where, you know, eating clean is not going to address cortisol levels. And we know high cortisol stress levels, you know, you hold on to body fat, that affects your gut health, that affects your skin, that affects your hormones. You know, lacking nutrition has a whole other effect. And then, you know, for the word cleansing, I love that Lindsay addresses fasting. And if anyone doesn't understand how fasting works, you guys, I'll give you a really quick rundown is fasting is the only thing that's ever been proven to prolong life and reduce body fat. No poopy cleanse, no, you know, tummy tea that's being sold on Instagram, nothing. Fasting is so backed by research and science, and it's pretty simple. So when we're fasting, right, we go with a period without eating meals. And what we do is we allow our body and our digestive system to take a break, right? So because we're not consuming meals, our digestive system is taking a break. Think about like our cell phones or our cars, you know, like can you imagine never charging your cell phone or never taking your car to get maintenance? They wouldn't run. So think about your bodies the same way. So we're giving our body that, you know, day of rest, 2 days of rest. And we have a whole system to go along with that, like these amazing chocolates that you can eat that have green tea. So it's going to help with energy levels, but keep your blood sugar levels up. And then our Cleanse for Life, which we're going to go over, which is just filled with gentle herbs and botanicals that's going to cleanse the body. Things like aloe vera, turmeric, anti-inflammatory, ashwagandha, which is an adaptogen. But I remember when I first learned about fasting through a nutritionist and who got me started in Isagenix, she was, you know, she reminded me, she said, think about the first meal that we eat in the morning is called what? Breakfast. Because you're sleeping for a period of time, hopefully at least 8 hours, and we wake up and the first meal, we're breaking that fast. So we allow that fast to continue. And the first energy source our body starts to grab is all the stored sugar in the body, right? And we have so much of that hidden sugar in everything we're consuming nowadays, even things that say sugar-free. And the second source of energy our body reaches for and starts utilizing is stored fat. So it's incredible for reducing inflammation in the body and helping the body basically, you know, work optimally, but it's so sustainable. That's why Isagenix is so sustainable, because you're practicing something that's physically reducing body fat, and then you break that fast and you replenish with this amazing smoothie, and you go and you eat your whole foods and snacks, and you're, you know, managing those cortisol levels. So it's this, I love the triangle, but I think of like the circle of life when I think of Isagenix is that, you know, Isagenix really believes that health is bio-individual. Different things work for different people. You know, how I use Isagenix is a little bit different how Lindsay uses Isagenix, right? She's an elite athlete. My husband's a pilot in the Navy. His days are very stressful. He's up in an aircraft for a long time. He uses Isagenix very differently from me, right? But we know that we're supporting our body and we're giving it what it needs, and we all adjust it to our lifestyle. And I think that was the coolest thing for me looking at Isagenix was I know that I needed to manage my cortisol levels and address inflammation and eat better. And so having a system that was handed to me that I could customize to my lifestyle was really cool. And then we're going to fly through the rest of these. So the smoothies, like Lindsay said, is a fully balanced meal. So when you're looking at this and looking at the nutritional makeup, remember this is not just a protein shake. We have pure protein through Isagenix, but these are the meals. So it's your perfect balance of your micro and macronutrients. I lost 18 pounds with Isagenix 3.5 years ago. I've maintained that and built amazing muscle with Isagenix. I've never counted my calories. I've never weighed my food on a scale or ate out of Tupperware containers because these shakes delivered so much freedom in my life. I love waking up and doing that smoothie in the morning, doing a smoothie post-workout. You know, I came home late tonight working, and I don't really feel like cooking for myself, so I'm going to do an easy salad and a smoothie. So different ways to use them, you guys, but this is power-packed. I mean, it has digestive enzymes, probiotics, trace minerals, amino acids. I don't know what I'm forgetting. We have our undenatured whey protein, which is the highest quality protein, and then we have a whole plant-based line. But these are amazing. Just water and ice, blend them up. They're fabulous.
And then the Cleanse for Life. This is amazing. This is a synergistic blend of natural cleansing herbs and botanicals. So it helps support your body's own detoxification process, which is amazing. And I heard an example recently of kind of like think about your body as a car going along on the streets, and like you have your own detoxification process. Your body will naturally detox, but what Cleanse for Life does is basically just like turns all the lights green. So you go faster and all of your processes go smoother and quicker, and you can release those toxins. And for me, it helps eliminate, well, for everyone, but I really love cleansing because it eliminates the visceral fat, that stubborn fat that's around your organs, and it supports your metabolism. You're nourishing your body, you're protecting your body, and there's so many amazing, amazing things in here. We have adaptogens, we have aloe vera, we have peppermint. It's so good. And you can use this product in a couple different ways. Drop in the chat what your favorite way is. I always love to hear this, but you can do daily cleansing where you just take this and it's kind of a daily supplement to your health, or you can do extended periods of supported fasting and you take deep serving cleanses of this. And we have what we call our 1-day cleanses or our 2-day. Right now I'm finishing a 2-day, and I do that probably once a month just to like really reset my energy and feel great, and get rid of the inflammation. So this product is incredible and it's really versatile. You can use it in a lot of different ways.
Oh, one of my favorite products. All right. And then another one of my favorite products, changed my life, is our Ionic Supreme. So our Ionics is a blend of adaptogenic herbs. You guys, adaptogens are herbs. If you were to Google them, I think sounds so nerdy, but when I started looking into the power of adaptogens, you'll see a plant typically that's surviving in a very extreme environment. So go and Google after this call. But like a plant in the middle of rocks, right, where you'd think no life would survive, adaptogens are able to adapt to their environment and thrive. So when we consume them, it does the same thing. So what Ionic Supreme does when we consume it is it helps lower cortisol levels in the body and then create balance as we go throughout our day. So do this right in the morning. It's a tea blend. So it comes in, I'm sorry, we have a visitor. It comes in liquid and powder. I love to order the powder and I order the packets. These packets are in my home in a cute little dish on my countertop when I have guests over. It's one of my favorite things to serve people. It's in my first car, wherever I'm working, traveling. I mean, really, honestly, Ionics packets are all over my home. We call this our happy juice or our liquid gold. But then it also helps with mental clarity, right? And energy levels. I have built a multiple 6-figure income sharing Isagenix, and I didn't do that through sharing body photos of my weight loss, really, truly talking to people around me when they were having a hard time with focusing, energy levels at work, feeling sluggish, and sorry, guys. And I think that's something that we all struggle with, and especially the way that we're eating and relying on coffee and energy drinks and all those different things. It has such a negative backslide throughout our day. So this is something that I really think every single person should be using, no matter what kind of lifestyle you have. It is like truly in our household, with my husband being in the military, we truly call this our happy juice. So, take it in the morning to start your day. But then exercising, we release a lot of cortisol when we're exercising. Okay, so here's a good example. Our brain knows the difference between running from a mountain lion and running on a treadmill at a hard cardio workout, right? But the body feels the movement of running the same way, right? And it's a ton of cortisol being released. So even to my athletes, or if you're working out, this will make a huge difference, right? And even maybe just release that few extra stubborn pounds, or you feel like you're really putting in the work, you're not seeing the results. We really know that it's 80% nutrition, 20% maintenance. And the cool thing that when we're talking to people about Isagenix and this lifestyle nutrition that we refer to is because it blends into your lifestyle. We're connected to these devices all day long. It was fascinating watching on a panel, a nutrition panel, they covering cortisol levels, and they had someone hooked up to a monitor where they could see someone's basically brain activity and cortisol spikes. And they had someone scrolling through social media. They had someone open up a stressful email. They had, Lindsay talked about it, traffic. Think how many times in a day you're probably spiking that. And that buildup and that high cortisol is really, 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 really wreaking havoc on your body. Like I said, it affects your gut health, your skin, your hormones. I mean, lots of things, right? So this is one of my favorite products because it's so versatile. And what I talked to you about in the beginning of when I was describing adaptogens about its adaptability is that if you're having a hard day where you can't unwind, and my dog is about to drive me to that point, this whining in the background, is you can take it at night to help you calm down. So how many times are you maybe, you can't unwind from that work day, or stuff at home is going on, or, personal stuff, and you are just like, oh my gosh. And sleep is so important to health and wellness, right? But then your stressful day is affecting that sleep pattern. So this is a product that I just like sing its praises. I'm so grateful that Isagenix put this together. The science behind it is amazing. Go Google adaptogens, but we wanted to spend a little extra time on this because I just think it's so important. And I really wish I could just if I could stand on the corner and shout Ionic Supreme from the corner and give it to everybody, I would, because I just see how people are struggling throughout their day with energy and with stress. We have so much going on in our lives. That this really, really will make a difference. And I will say to anyone on the line that maybe has tried it before, play around with it. I like it with warm water and lemon. That's my favorite way to drink it. My husband takes it kind of as a cold shot. He loves it cold and he loves liquid. But so many ways to enjoy it. Just make sure you're getting it in your body because it's such an important product. All right, Linz.
Okay, so like we said, Isagenix is really just whatever you want it to be. It's targeted solutions. But we have more than 100 products. So that's what we're here for, to really walk you through and meet your need and see what you're looking for, and I generally walk people through and say, and if you're listening to this to kind of hear more about Isagenix, walk through your day right now and what your current routine is and what you're spending. For most people I talk to, it's about $25. So we love this first option here that you can see that's $20 a day. It's the value pack. And you're just getting that's what my routine is now. Actually, I use a lot more products than what's in here. And you can but we can meet the need, right? So we have packs that are $20 a day, $10 a day, $5 a day. If you just want to switch out your breakfast, that's cheaper than a drink at Starbucks. And look at what you're getting as far as value and nutrition and nourishment for your body. So we just want you guys to know that there's a couple different ways that you can do this. We're happy to, put products a la carte, but we have, Isagenix is so wonderful and they hear what people are needing. And we have packs specifically made, and the prices are incredible for, weight wellness, weight loss, energy, new moms, athletes, whatever you want, we have solutions and we can meet that need. And we'll meet you with a customized holistic nutrition system. So we just wanted you guys to know there's a bunch of different options because we have a lot of different things. And I always say, when I started on something, I wanted to know exactly what the experience was. So I have ordered, the biggest order you can order in Isagenix because I wanted to know when I give that to someone what that value is. And you guys, it's incredible what we get. But just know wherever you are and whatever you're ready to commit to as far as, your wellness journey and also your budget will meet the need. With that being said, I always have the conversation with people, great, that's your price, that's your, need. How would you feel if, we could eliminate that price and your products would be for free? Because that's always a part of our conversation because we have that incredible option here with Isagenix. So just know that that's there too, but we have a couple different things we can do.
Yeah. And I think the cool thing about Isagenix, you guys, because it's all lifestyle-based nutrition, right? You're not taking supplement packs and, weird fizzy drinks and here and there. What you're doing is swapping out, stuff that you're currently spending money on. So I looked at my day, and you guys, my biggest pain point in my life before Isagenix was I was struggling financially. I had a lot of student debt. I was running a small business. And so when I looked at Isagenix and I saw that I could refer it to a few girlfriends, just like I refer my favorite restaurants, or I do an Instagram story and girls message me, what's your lipstick color? I was like, well, if I love this and it's working, I can't wait to refer it. So I could get my groceries paid for. But I remember when I was looking at what pack I was going to start with, and, when I saw the lump sum, I was like, oh my goodness. And I was reminded, well, I never buy groceries, 1 month in advance, right? So if I knew I was just investing, a certain dollar amount and then I could budget out for the rest of the month, I pulled up at the time my Chase Bank app. The girl who got me started, she said, well, let's just look through. She didn't ask to look at mine, but she told me to look through. Between drinks on the weekend, remember, I was a girl that complained all the time. For some reason, I could always afford drinks on the weekend, shots for my girlfriends, sushi on Uber Eats, runs to CVS and Target for, unnecessary, new concealers and bronzers. But I wasn't, for some reason, right in the beginning, willing to reallocate that in my head until I saw that amount of money. And I was like, this is kind of sickening what I'm spending on. And the fact that I am still, struggling with my weight. I remember I'd get dressed for date nights with my husband and my whole closet would be on the floor, or for girls' night, because nothing was fitting me. And I was like, enough is enough. So I'm not going to, buy a round of shots this weekend, or I don't need to go out to brunch and feel, sick afterwards, why don't I just reallocate those Starbucks runs and those Target runs into nutrition and make an investment in myself? And so that's really how I looked at it. I tell people all the time, like, there's a 30-day money back guarantee with Isagenix. You are going to love it. But at the end of the day, you guys, like, our superfood smoothie breaks down to $3. Nothing on the Starbucks menu is $3. So I just see, people spending a lot of money here and there on stuff that's really fueling their struggles. And so I get so excited what Lindsay was saying is that we have a place for everyone to start. If you just want to switch out your breakfast, and I'm not going to let anyone start without the adaptogens, start with Ionix and switch that out, right? That's a great place to start. But just know that we're here to serve you and serve where you're at. And, you're going to have the best experience when you feel excited and motivated and, you see the value in what you're ordering. So we'll start you wherever you need to start, but just remember too, like, let's just reallocate. You're spending that money. I always tell everyone I enroll, I said, you're spending more than that. You're just not seeing it right now. So pull up your bank app and tell me how much money you spent last month on food and drinks and Target runs.
I'm loving seeing everyone in the chat right now saying how much money they've saved since Isagenix, because I am the exact same way. It's so true.
And
it's so true.
I mean that honestly, because I feel like there's someone on the line that needs to hear that. Is like, we never go spend, on one day all of our groceries and all those little runs. I mean, even now, I just moved to Dallas, but all these random runs I'm doing and grabbing stuff. It's like, oh my God, thank God I have my smoothie that I mix up, or I'm not reaching for a $8 coffee because I have my adaptogens. And you guys, that's money back into a plane ticket or to put towards my mortgage on my home. Like, that's what's so cool about Isagenix too, is like, we're going to hit your goals and make you feel your best. And when you feel good, you do better, right? And then also that money back in your pocket, you can use to do more and say yes to more things. So Lynn's hit really well on targeted solutions, you guys. We have a great PDF. If anyone wants to drop it down, the Isagenix Fast Facts. But we have so many amazing products. Everything from our organic greens, I'm obsessed with. And if you're into skincare or beauty, that was something that very much caught my eye, was the ingredients in our greens. They're insane. Our energy shots, this is my husband's whole order every single month, is everything that I order, and then all of his e-shots. We just released our Isa Kids smoothies, you guys. How amazing for amazing mommies and daddies to have a convenient, quick, nutrient-dense snack. This is obviously not used as a meal replacement for children. This is used as a nutrient booster and a snack for kids. So maybe replacing those goldfish, think their little bodies and brains are developing. How amazing to feed them great nutrition. Lindsay, you want to cover the rest, especially as an athlete?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just so incredible, all the different products that we have. And something I love the most about Isagenix is just the commitment to research and development and innovation. And we are always coming out with new products. So we have the IsaBiome, so we have probiotics and digestive enzymes, and like, that is something that people really, really need. The probiotics have been incredible for me personally. We have snacks and we have these vitamins, Isagenesis. We could go on all day long about our Isagenesis. It's Botox in a bottle, like telomere support is incredible. Essential oils. And I get really, really excited talking about the Amped line. That's our Informed Sport Certified Performance line. I'm personally a marathon runner, so is my husband. So when I first came into Isagenix, it was really just for convenient nutrition, energy, and stress. And then I really honed in on my competitive running, and the performance line is a game changer, you guys. It's incredible. I work with a lot of athletes. I'm also a running coach. And when people are really looking to improve their game, for the everyday athlete too, for like people that are in the gym, and we're all athletes, we're all moving our bodies, so everyone can benefit from this, especially someone who's really trying to get the most out of their workouts and address the nutrient timing of the pre, intra, and post workout. Isagenix is the top of the game. So I love talking about that. And it's just, there's people who don't even know we have that entire line of products to offer people. So we get really excited talking about all the targeted solutions that we offer, joint care, sleep spray, brain boost. We have dehydrated fruits and veggies. We have, our IsaFlush, our bentonite clay, and magnesium in the evenings, and natural accelerator. We could go on all day long, so I'll stop. But just know that there are so many things out there for you. And I'm not sure, I don't think that we've touched on this. It's, having Isagenix is membership based, you guys. So once you have your account, it's like Costco or Amazon Prime. You just have your own account where you can log in and you can order your holistic groceries and have them shipped directly to your doorstep anytime you want them. So you can go through and you can look at all these products and try new things. And that's how I started new things. I would go in and see something and say, oh, that sounds great. We have a program that's available to everyone. Every 16 weeks, you just enter this challenge, and at the end of it, you get a $200 product coupon for completing. I always use that to try new stuff and then find my favorite flavors of the bars and the snacks, and just know there's so many things available for you guys. And yeah, we're really excited about the kids too. So we just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what do we have available.
Yeah, it's so cool. So you guys, it's $29 for the year. And so if you're on the call and you're using Isagenix, right? Because I love to have a conversation. When I'm explaining Isagenix to people, I tell them exactly what Lindsay said. It's just membership-based pricing. So you could go to GNC, you could buy stuff on Amazon, which is super scary. I really never recommend buying any kind of supplement or actually skincare through Amazon. You don't know where it's coming from, and they're not verified shops. Or I can set you up with an Isagenix wholesale account. You get our quality assurance, you guys. Everything with Isagenix we have, it's gluten-free, soy-free, non-GMO, tested for herbicides, pesticides, and heavy metals, which goes beyond the organic label, which is really important, and I love to clarify that. But it's casual shopping, and I love it. And if you are a customer, which we are all customers, that's the only thing you need. People always ask me, okay, well, you guys refer it and you make an income. You order your Isagenix and you share with Susie in the office, or you ring up your mom and say, oh my gosh, I'm feeling really good. I'm not, crashing at 3 p.m., right? It's referral based, which is so fun. You can set people up with wholesale accounts and they can shop, and you earn when they shop, which is so cool. You are not required to be on auto ship. There are no order minimums. We love to share that. So we have what's called our lifestyle rewards. If you're ordering every 29, every 30 days, which most people are, right? I have my auto ship going for the last 3.5 years. You get a discount off of wholesale pricing. So just becoming a customer and paying $29, you get wholesale pricing for the year. Doesn't matter how much you order. And I love that because I had done some other kind of like auto ship based programs where I had to be on auto ship. And it was a little bit frustrating. So with Isagenix, just know that you are always going to get wholesale pricing on anything you want to order. But then also, if you're ordering consistently, they give you even a bigger discount, which I think is so cool. All right, but you guys, we're going to wrap this up quickly. But, truly with Isagenix, we have the best scientists, nutritionists, formulators. Our formulator, Dr. Plant, is a Harvard grad. He's brilliant. And really what I'm so proud to stand behind Isagenix and share Isagenix, one, because I've been putting this in my body for 3.5 years. My husband's been putting it in his body. We've shared it with our whole network. And we've seen people transform their lives because we're showing people how to aid their body as a system, right? And not feel like they have to deprive and cut calories and say no to things, right? It's really finding that balance in life. The way I always describe Isagenix is, when you think of dieting, you have your yes list and your no list, right? How many can relate to that? And it's about taking away. And when I really explain Isagenix to you guys, it's about adding, replenishing, and nourishing, and seeing the results from there. So I just love, these are real people, real friends in our lives, and their results is so incredible. And I think what's really great too is that it's for, I say any age because we have our kids line, in any stage of life, which is so cool. Lindsay, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, absolutely. We just wanted to end it on, I think a lot of people with our health and a lot of other things, when it comes down to it, we're the ones that are holding ourselves back, and we just want to give you guys permission to, you can live your ideal life, whether that is physically, financially, whatever it is. Isagenix has been a solution for a lot of us for a lot of different ways, but just want to encourage you on your journey today. I know it can be scary to try something new, but like we said, you get results or get your money back. You can truly feel better in your own body and your skin, and so much comes from there. So if not now, when? If not this, what else? We know that this is a solution, and we're just so excited for you to get back with the person who sent you this call or invited you on this call or sent you this recording, and find something that works for you and your goals. And, you can really enjoy the benefits. Our shipping is incredibly fast, so you can enjoy the benefits very quickly. So we hope this was helpful of you guys getting to understand a little bit about Isagenix, and can't wait for you all to join us.
And lastly, it ends tonight, but $29 off, so the membership fee is waived. Okay, so we're going to jump out this call, so you can go text a girlfriend or a family member or a spouse or a brother, whoever it is, to get started. And if you ever have any questions about Isagenix and how to get started, please reach out to one of us or whoever invited you on this call. because there's so many ways to get started. We never want someone to feel like they can't start because, you know, maybe what's presented to them isn't matching. Sorry, you guys. You know, what their goals are at the time. So just know that we're here to serve you. Abby's very excited for you to order Isagenix. She might enjoy the vanilla shakes from time to time. When the blender goes off, she goes crazy. She's obsessed. So that's my little thing. But we're so glad you jumped on. And I hope if you're on Isagenix, maybe you learned a little bit more, you know, a more comfortable way to share, because I know there's so much information here. We have so many amazing resources. So we're going to end it here tonight. If you have any additional questions, you guys were available, or whoever put you on this call tonight, reach out to them. But we're so excited to welcome you and support you in your journey. Good night, guys.